Hello, how are you doing? Today's video I am mixing all my current foundations. I made a video in Spanish in which I show the foundations for fair skin tone here in Argentina. There are many options. The ones that I'm currently have opened for that video actually are these. There are some more that I have just for swatches, but I don't want to use a full pump because I will be putting in this jar a full pump. So yeah, I will try to show you how I put all the foundations in this jar. Well, I will show you one by one also the swatches on my arm so you can see, and I will try to make the darkest to the lightest. So the first one that I will be putting in the jar is this Healthy Skin Harmony in Light Ivory number 40. I have the same foundation but in another shade, so yes. Well, now we have all of them here. I will be mixing it. There's some cool tones, neutral tones, warm tones in here, so I think it is fine. We'll apply this with a sponge, so I will be kind of, I have no idea. I might use it for videos, I don't know. I just have the swatches of all the shades, so yeah. I just forgotten to grab a mirror actually. I will finish my face and I will see you, but before I will swatch for you right here. This is the shade. Well, I wanted to give you some close-ups. I just only apply concealer. I apply concealer. I will show you now the concealer I used, but I applied a little bit in the bridge of the nose because sometimes I found the foundations will separate there. So this is a good example for a test. And the concealer, very natural, but let me zoom you in. So very skin-like. I don't see anything. So now, yes, full face. Well, actually, this is kind of an everyday look for me. Just saying. What I put, of course, you saw it. And we just did a close-up with this concealer. This new concealer, the True Match concealer, is in 1C. I powdered with the Match Perfection. This is the blush in nude mauve. I have this lipstick by Maybelline. It's Born With It. I use this eyeshadow palette that has been discontinued, but I will tell you one thing. These 3 shades, I cannot find it in any of the Rimmel palettes I have. They're super metallic. I have these in the crease with these 2 to blend them, and these 2, the darkest at the outside and the lightest in the inside. Mascara, I use this one, but I go on top, or I went on top with the wand. The wand is totally clean, to separate them a little bit and not be like a doll-like, because this is a Forced Lash Effect mascara. And put this shade of the Essence Glow to Go. Well, these are already dry, and these are the true colors of the foundations I showed you. Starting with the Healthy Skin Harmony, the Infallible, the Skin Harmony but in another shade, the 3-in-1, but this and this one is the Fair Lasting Performance. This one is the Fit Me, and this one is the Full Coverage by Maybelline. These 2 Maybelline, these 3 Max Factor, this Max Factor as well, and this is L'Oreal, and this is the mix. And I will tell you, it has a peachy undertone, so it's kind of nice, and it's light enough. And I only have these 4 shades, but as you can see, they kind of darkened a little bit, except these 2. These 2 remain true in color. This one was light at the first time you apply it, but then turns into something darker. But it's not looking orange, so it's not oxidizing. It's just the true color. Things that look orange, this one was peachy in the beginning, so as you can see, I will try to put a picture of these ones just swatched so you can see the difference, or just rewind the video. I will put it the 2 times in the description. I will do something because now it's 5 in the morning and actually I'm going to sleep a little bit. I will take this off and I will put it into a test. This will last 12 hours on my skin, Yeah, for me, foundations is a must at least 12 hours because you say 8 hours and I'm good, but you have 8 hours work. Here, the lunch time is not counted, so there, if I need to count them, are 9 hours, but you have like an hour to go to your job, plus probably you have half an hour to get ready. So 10 hour to 12 hours for me is fine because you return into your home and you wash your face. But sometimes you need to keep going. You need to look fresh. And sometimes you don't have all these things in your purse with you. Just you don't. So basically, I like something that holds everything. Maybe you have a lipstick with you, the concealer, powder, but not all the kit. So just saying. For me, foundation, a true test is 12 hours. So next is the word test. Different clothes, different day, different everything. Well, I just woke up and cleaned my face. I didn't put anything, so I really want to know how it was on its own. I started a week ago. This video is supposed to be up last week, but I couldn't film the whole wear test. I put them on, and then at the middle of the day, I was kind of no go. So I will use what is left, and I will try to get the 12 hours wear test for you today. And it's kind of nothing left. So yes, I will finish it, and I will zoom you in how it looks today, and all of this will be out. It's just, I will clean the jar because it's just the lefts, the remnants. Whew, my English now is kind of weird. I know. Yeah. So I just blended, and I will put this one because it was so little amount that I had to share it out. I use a semi-dry sponge to blend it, and I will put this right here. I will let it set for a couple of minutes so it can be a bit more full coverage. And I will do what I do all the time when I'm just kind of in a hurry. I grab my highlighter palette and I use it as an eyeshadow too. So well, this is what I do sometimes. I don't go with blush or anything. I just put a mix of these highlighters, and I put this one on the lid, and that's it. If I want to put some lipstick, I will grab something, but so far like this. No mascara, just kind of natural as possible because it was very sheer. I set it with this powder, and that's it. So I will do some check-ins, and let's see if also testing that concealer, if they last for 12 hours or so. And yeah, let's see you in the next check-in. I want to show you before the first check-in. This is just sudden. I grabbed my phone and said, no, I want to show you up close how it works today. So yeah, this is kind of everything. All the pores, the freckles, the lines, my small lines. Now, yes, in the next check-in. Well, this is 4 hours in. We are at noon because I put my makeup at 9 in the morning. So I wanted to do it fast and everything. I rub up a little bit from my nose as it's normal in me. So yes, let's see my pores, fine lines. This one here is kind of a killer for me, but it's not breaking apart on my forehead. I think this is the highlighter, by the way, and highlighter in the middle of the nose. So I think it's alright. I tried to make another one in 4 hours time. How is breaking apart or not in the 8 hours range. I want to go walking. I have no idea if I will be going, but yes, let's see you in a second. In my time, it will be like a 4 hours, 5 hours from now. So, yeah. But I want to tell you this, that I will be kind of playing a little bit. Diablo 3, I'm a gamer, if you don't know it, and I play quite a lot. So maybe I will be a couple of hours while eating and having my lunch, because as you can see, it's lunchtime. So yeah. And if you have noticed, this is my gamer tag. As you know, if you follow me on Instagram, Paranoid is my gamer tag. So, yeah. Well, this is the 8 hours check-in. It's 5 in the afternoon, and it's the same. Looks the same, feels the same. Maybe because I was touching this area just rub off, but because I was touching it, I don't know, the forehead, my fine lines here. I changed my t-shirt because the other one is kind of sweaty and I didn't like it, but yes, overall I think it is okay. I will see you in the last check-in. 12 hours later, this is how it looks. Just the nose area is my fault. Also, this area is not transfer resistant. The combination of all my foundations are kind of nice. It looks great. Kind of oily, but that's it. I think it's fine. I don't know if I showed the lines. I think it's fine. Very interesting. Find out that all the foundations I currently use mixed are kind of a really great match. Not perfect, but close, and lasts for a long time. And it's very natural because some of the foundations are kind of a natural looking. So, yes, for me, the thumbs up. I might mix in the foundations again. I haven't said anything about the concealer. There's some creases, but because they're already there, you cannot see. And I use some eye drops, so it's not waterproof or anything. And I think it held very well. So yeah, for me it's a very natural concealer. Thumbs up. Well, actually, I hope to see you in the next video.